Hello, and welcome to our fourth episode of the Global at Chat. This is the podcast where we share stories of learning without boundaries at Durham College. I'm your host today, Dandan, and today we have a very special episode dedicated to the Global Learner Recognition Program at Durham College. Joining me is my colleague, my friend, Hafsa, and she is the Internationalization Coordinator from the International Education Office. Hi, Hafsa.
Hi, Dandan. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. I'm so happy to be here to present this amazing opportunity for our students. We actually have one of our fantastic students who did complete the program, Shaifali Joshi.
Hi everyone, this is Shaifali Joshi and I'm so glad to be here. Thank you both of you.
Wonderful. So let's just dive right in. Hafsa, I know this program is kind of your baby. I watched you work so hard to develop this program. Can you first give us a little bit of the overview of what this Global Learner Recognition Program? What is it?
Absolutely. The Global Learner Recognition Program is designed to expand students' knowledge and cultural awareness and to make them more globally aware.
Okay.
By participating in a variety of different activities, students can take part in a variety of activities, and it has 4 key knowledge points. And those 4 key knowledge points are cultural awareness, global sustainability, global learning, and global connections.
Okay.
Also, students can earn a digital badge upon graduation, as well as a global learner certificate at their convocation as
That
well.
sounds fantastic.
It is.
But honestly, I've already forgot about the 4 like the key areas you just mentioned. Can you tell us a little bit more about these areas?
Absolutely. So for cultural awareness, students can join and lead student-run groups, for example, attend cultural events, and complete a variety of workshops. They can attend as many workshops as they like. This can be on or off campus, and those workshops are worked towards points towards their certificate.
So, like you're saying, because we know our international office, we do provide a lot of engagement opportunities, and sometimes they are very culture focused, and it's all listed on our Linktree page. And you're saying this can be the opportunity where they gain the points?
Of course, we actually encourage our students to get involved in, our DC community. So we encourage them to definitely have a link at the Linktree and to partake in these activities. They can do them, as mentioned, on campus, or even if they've attended things from their religious groups or community groups or nonprofits and they've attended these.
Makes sense. Okay, so what's the second area?
The second area would be for global connections, where students can learn a new language, or they can take part in a faculty-led classroom abroad, or a semester exchange program.
Those are like global learning opportunities.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
actually in episode 2, we did talk about international work integrated learning. We have like students completed their placement in Costa Rica. So
Yes.
you're saying this can also be transferable to this program and gain points.
Of course, and since it is a heavier program, the weight would be adjusted accordingly. So for something like this, students who take part in an education abroad experience, they would receive 25 points towards the 100 points that they would need to actually complete the program.
So that's the global learning area.
Yes.
And we have a third area that's called global connections.
Yes.
And that means like what can be included in there?
So global connections, we actually expanded to include a couple of more things. Global connections would be, for example, volunteering with your local community, and you can upload your volunteer hours for at a nonprofit, again, such as a religious or community group, a senior citizens home, nonprofits such as the Red Cross, United Way, and just learning how to connect with others within on and off campus. So that's one of the things that you could do. You can also volunteer for such as like leadership institutes, the Institute for Student Leadership. I think one of the episodes also featured the International Student Mentorship Program.
Yeah, right.
So students will also receive, any student who took part in that will also receive 25 points towards the
And
certificate.
they can also volunteer, like for our international student welcome events. That's part of the orientation programming.
Yes.
That's also like acceptable.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So, and the last area would be?
The last area would be global sustainability. Here as a community at DC, we work hard towards, the United Nations Sustainable Goals for 2030. So we make sure that we try to incorporate that into every aspect of our learning. So if a student takes a course on, climate change or global sustainability, again, that course would work towards an additional 25 points towards the 100 that they need to reach.
Excellent. So I now have a much better understanding of the 4 key areas, and this does sound like a very comprehensive program.
It is. There is so much value to this program. I would say, especially post-COVID. You know, we've become a very globalized world and constantly changing. So it's definitely valuable to have these skills for employers and just moving forward. So I just wanted to take some time, Shaifali, to talk to you about, your experience itself in the program. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and what motivated you to join the Global Learner Recognition Program?
Sure, Hafsa. So first of all, thank you both of you to call me in here for this one. And I'm from India, and when I chose Durham College to be a part as a student, and it was a huge gap. Like I started my studies again after 12 years, so it was a huge gap. And when I came here, adjusting to a new environment, to new studies, it was a challenge for me. And I am more of academic person. So when I was doing my project, I did my project management and data analytics from here. So while doing these courses, I have always been, very enthusiastic about being a part of the other events, any extra activities going over the, on campus and off campus. So when I came in 2022, there was the first event after COVID. It was by City of Oshawa. And randomly, I came to know about it through a friend of mine. And then I participated in that as a DC campus ambassador. It was, that was my first volunteer program ever, and in Canada. And then, I love doing it. I was a part of all these events starting from 2022. And that's how I came to know about this Global Learner Recognition Program as well. So when we go to our DC Connect account, there was a self-registration courses link. I was just, going through all the courses and all that stuff, and where I found this course. Along with that, doing my project management and data analytics, I have done 13, these sort of 13 courses with DC. But this was one of the best courses I found to be, because it was aligning with my professional and academic and my personal skills as well. And I would like to, because of course we are in a cross-cultural environment here. So yes, I would love to know more about the people around me, and this has helped me. So it attracted me to, to know more about the different diversity of people around.
That's fantastic. It actually leads to some of the other questions that we have for you. So what kind of, you mentioned that, you took a part in that activity. What other events did you take part in, or what other activities did you take part in to earn points towards the certificate?
So for to earn the certificate, first, I have just gone through all the requisitions that I needed to be completed to get the certification. So I have been a part of the ISL, the International Student Leadership Program. I have been, I got certified for that as well. Then I have been a part of the campus, the fall orientation, and then the other on-campus events, I have been a part of the City of Oshawa events. Then the other campuses events, they were like the orientations and so many other things
So a
were
lot of
going on,
events
yes,
and
yeah.
a lot of events and some volunteering.
I've
That's
been in
great.
connection with with the ISL team, so they keep on sending emails every, the events happening on and off campus. They keep on sending the emails, so that's how. And
That's
yes,
good.
as you earlier mentioned, that there is a Linktree event.
Exactly.
That's a Linktree link.
Yeah.
So I am a part of that, and I keep on checking. Even now, I am an alumni. I am not no more a student with
Wonderful.
DC.
That's awesome.
But I keep on checking that link, and if anything is there which is which
Yeah.
can enhance my skills academically, professionally, or personally, I love doing it again.
That's
Yeah.
great. And did you, while you were doing these, a variety of events and stuff, can I ask, did you face, what were any obstacles or challenges that you faced managing, uploading your points and making sure that you're completing, trying to get to your 100 points target along with your regular course load? Did you face any obstacles or challenges you found, or did you find it pretty manageable?
No, it was pretty manageable because see, while being an international students, all we have to learn is the time management skills, because we have to work, we have to take care of the studies, the assignments, the other personal stuff and everything. So yes, I always make a timetable. I know that I have to, which thing is my priority. If I am going through some assignments or in-class exams or anything like that, then of course that will be my priority. But on back of my mind, I have that thing that I am yet to achieve the points, and I have to be a part of these events as per my work and study schedule. So
Yeah.
and I never miss classes.
Oh, that's good. That was actually part of, that was the next question. You're leading right well into the questions that we have for you here, was what was the skills that you could say that you learned? So as you mentioned, time management was one of them, but can you mention some other skills, something that perhaps you didn't have before that you learned specifically from the Global Learner Recognition Program itself?
So this program is basically, it is there to teach us the cross communication skill, the cross culture skills. When we are coming from a diversity where, like, I'm from India, so there are no, there is no huge groups of the other diversities there. But as an international student here, I do have people in my workplace, at in my classes,
Right.
from different cultures. And of course, we are just human beings, so we don't know everything about everyone.
Of course.
So this course specifically helps us to know more about the other diversities. There are some do's and don'ts. Maybe you are, and it gave me more open-mindedness and more confident to talk to the people from different cultures. And of course, if I am aware of few of the cultural things of yours, the conversation would be more easy.
Yeah.
It would be more confident, and I can learn
Yes.
so many things from you.
I absolutely agree with that. When there's, there's different things, like different cultures have different nuances, different
Yeah.
cultural etiquettes. So, sometimes things like eye contact or smiling or
Yeah.
hi, hello, it's just the basics as well. So that's awesome. And for students who are in the program, we've got quite a few of students, we've got fantastic enrollment. For those students, what advice do you have for those students doing the program right now?
So those students who are doing it, and the future DC students who are, who want to learn more about it, I would suggest them to just go through it, go through it, because this is one thing which will make you happy, which will make you more confident. It will give you, it will benefit you in your future professional and personal upbringing as well, because when you, after completing your studies, when you will be in the industry, there is no one type of people would be there.
Right.
Yes.
It gives you patience. It gives you, collecting 100 points along with your regular studies is not an easy task.
No.
I'll tell you, it's
And
not
good for
an easy
you.
task. I got 120 points. The total point was 120, and I know it was the last day of my course, and I was like, oh, I am still I was at 95. I was still about to complete because I was not able to get the hours signed from the volunteer position that I have done with City of Oshawa. That lady left, and someone who has representing her. He was not available. He was also on vacation. So yes, we have to go through, all this
So
stuff.
time management is definitely key.
management.
Make sure you
Yeah.
get those activities in
Yes.
as sooner better than later.
Of course. And yes, this will help you to be to lead more groups, because you got this leadership skills as well in you. And if you are a part of ISL, because you have to collect points, and ISL is giving you so many points to to get this closure. So yes, they will help you to be a part of to lead the more teams, and then you can talk to the different diversities, you can talk to different cultural people, and yes,
So-
it will help you in your professional growth.
So, from my understanding, the skills, just to kind of sum it up a little bit, would be time management,
Yeah.
cultural awareness, better communication, leadership skills.
Gives you more confidence
so
even
it's
though, yeah.
definitely great value in the
Yeah.
program, and I'm super happy to hear that kind of feedback from you.
And thank you, Shaifali, for sharing your experience during this program, and for Hafsa, you leading the conversation. I totally enjoyed listening to all of that. So for such a wonderful program, how do other students, get involved, get access to that?
Oh, it's quite simple. So you simply just email us at educationabroad@durhamcollege.ca with your student number and your student ID and requesting enrollment in the program. Once that happens, I will enroll you in the program, and you will see it automatically upload into your DC Connect along with all of your other courses that you see within 24 to 48 hours from when you put the request in.
Okay.
From there, the first module is the Indigenous Reconciliation modules. You have to complete at least one segment from that module, upload it right into the portal, and once it has been assessed, the other 4 key knowledge areas will automatically open up. So the cultural awareness, the global sustainability, the global
Right.
connections, and so,
So
and
the
so
4
forth.
key areas.
The 4 key areas
Yeah, okay.
will open up, and then you can start working towards the...
And yeah, okay. So I've heard you both mention that the certificate is just something like it's a recognition of completion, right? It's not
Yes.
like you're completing an academic program certificate.
No.
Okay.
So it is, yes, it is a certificate. It is something that you can definitely add to your resume, that you do have these skills and you are, capable of, that you, every company these days, and as they should, equity, diversity, and inclusion is a big part of our, goal. So this kind of shows that, as well as you get a digital badge. This digital badge you can upload to your LinkedIn, once again, to kind of display that to employers and others, and to various social media platforms.
Oh, thank you for that information. And that's everything for today's episode. We do hope our students can take advantage of this program and have a lot of fun while doing this program. And we hope you can join us back next time when we also talk about the International Student Orientation, the program that we help set off our first semester international students to a great start. Please don't forget to share this episode from the Media Hub directly or from our YouTube channel, Durham College International. Once again, I'm Dandan Shi.
I'm Hafsa Shaikh.
Thank you for spending your time with us, and we hope to see you next time on Global at Chat. We'll share stories of learning without boundaries at Durham College.